Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Wednesday, July 17th, 2024. Pre-market report, people. We have a lot to cover this morning. Something extremely disturbing just happened, and I want to cover that in just a little bit. But let's start off with this. If you are someone that follows this blog, nobody understands the current situation better than you do with regard to the financial markets, how cash moves through the system, and all its associated dynamics. Now, this morning, the US dollar is cratering. Look at the Dixie. It is down below 104 now. Is this a surprise to you or me? No. What you and I understand is going to happen to a much greater degree moving forward is massive dollar devaluation. And it goes beyond that too, people. Look, central banks, as you have been made aware of, right here, we've discussed this for 10 years. Central banks are on a mission to destroy the purchasing power of their currency. They're in a race to the bottom. I don't know another way to put this. I've said this for 10 years. And it's accelerating here. And it's going to accelerate much more, much faster moving forward. The phenomenon. There is a phenomenon going on here that people are maybe you get it. I get it. I understand that if you follow this blog. But who's buying all this debt? I mean, we're watching an epic occurrence here with regard to the debt market, the 10-year yield dropping. In other words, we're seeing a rally here in the debt market, which is profound. At the same time, we're witnessing stocks go higher, record. Just not stopping. Does it sound familiar to you? Okay, it should, because this is exactly what you and I have outlined here. And this presents opportunity, and I get that, and it's beautiful, and it's lovely, and it's fantastic. But again, the setup here is so revolting and so disgusting, leading up to a climax that people are going to be wiped out. And part of this is going to lead into the disturbing, what we heard about the Federal Reserve and what's in store for us all here come in, and I want to cover that. So let me just, again, look. This morning, stock futures are lower. Are we about to see a correction or a pullback in this market, people? We need this so bad. We've gone straight up for almost 8 weeks now. It's unnatural. Again, there's no real market here. You all know that we're playing a game. We're playing a game that really is not that complicated. As a matter of fact, it couldn't be more easy. If we understand, you and me, that we are about to see massive dollar devaluation, currency devaluation moving forward, and nothing's going to stop it. Nothing. No president, no king, no queen, no monarch or dictator. In fact, they're going to play into it. Okay, we're going to see a lot more currency devaluation. We've already been told repeatedly Trump's going to be our next president. No doubt in my mind at all. The man has been saying a lot of the right things to get himself selected. Number one, he's been talking about a weaker dollar. We need a weaker dollar. Okay, sure, as you all know, this plays right into the Federal Reserve's plan here. Okay, wouldn't matter if it was Biden getting reselected because he has no idea what's going on anyway. Okay, but to hear those kind of words out of a world leader or a prospective one is, in my view, very disappointing. Sure, it helps the corporate agenda. It absolutely will boost corporate profits. Nothing like the mega corporations here that are trading overseas. The currency being weak. The dollar being weaker, of course, boosts corporate profits because of the exchange rate. It's a no-brainer here. Okay, and I get that. And of course, that's going to put stocks are going much higher. The market price, the commodities, everything is priced in dollars. Weaker dollar means it's going to take more dollars to buy everything, even shares of stock or anything else. And of course, we're going to see inflation skyrocket. moving forward as the Fed gets in here and is buying it all. Now, that's reflected right here in the MMRI. This is from this morning. We are below 170. Look at the trajectory here. If we do get a pullback or a sell-off or something in this market, my lions know exactly what I'm going to say. All of you are lions now. You've all been elevated to lion status. This continues, okay? We buy, and then we buy some more. Not just the stock market. But again, opportunity here lies probably to a greater degree in commodities. None more so than physical silver, gold, platinum, palladium, number 3 for me. Crude oil, of course, and cryptocurrency. So, look, this is a no-brainer here. As this continues, we buy. You all know that. I'm going to keep telling you this. And we're going to watch people get evaporated, people that are betting against this market right now. And it's an incredible thing. Speaking about, let's just talk about, this here. This thing should be wearing a clown suit. Okay, Kramer, dude, I'm sorry to tell you, man, but you're a loser. And I'm going to tell you what's going on here. So Kramer explains the discrepancy between the reality of the economy and consumer sentiment. This is what Kramer had to say. I want to know if you agree with this. The market, are you ready? Which reflects the reality of the economy. Dude, you know this is not true. Kramer knows that's not true. There is no connection between the market and the economy. And the gap here is getting wider and wider, like I've been telling you for years. But Kramer here wants you to believe the market reflects the reality of the economy. We have 80% of the American people who can't get by, living paycheck to paycheck, who are carrying their highest debt loads they've ever carried before. This is, again, this guy should be banned from uttering another sentence, a word, or a syllable out of his mouth. All right, no credibility whatsoever. And this is revolting. This is part of the charade that's in front of us, people. It's honestly the truth. Now, this is something else I want to bring to your attention about Powell, thing, creature, vomitous mass, Fed chair. Okay, hey, this is what he says. It's so disgusting to me. I can't take it anymore. Fed may cut rates before inflation hits its 2% target. Tell Greg Mannarino again, who's buying all the debt? Who is it? Is it me? Is it you? It's not even the institutions. It's the Federal Reserve keeping bond yields suppressed. We're watching a phenomenon occur, people. The 10-year yield, the benchmark dropping. The dollar falling. Sound familiar? Well, you and I have been talking about this since forever here. And then you got a clown like this. A clown like that putting out that kind of information. It's unbelievable. It really is. It makes me want to puke. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that makes me want to puke here. Read this headline. This is CNBC. Trump says he would let the Fed Chair Powell finish his term if he wins in November. Let me read this to you. Donald Trump will allow Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell to complete his term at the central bank. I would let him serve it out, especially if I thought he was doing the right thing. The right thing. Okay. First of all, let me explain this to you. If Trump were a real leader, a real man, his first order of business should be to fire. The Fed chair serves at the pleasure of the president. Okay. Trump should clean house. Fire them all. Okay. This institution, the largest criminal institution on the face of the earth, we've never seen anything like it. That's the truth. And we are being forced to live under their rule. Under their rule. You understand? We have to participate in their system. It's an incredible thing to see. Now, this is so disappointing to me. I understand that we called this. We knew this was going to happen here. We're already being told where we're going with regard to what Trump intends to do. Okay. And I know, he's a better choice than Biden. You have no choice. All right. They will pick who they want to. All right. Trump, Biden, every single one of these things. They all go to Wall Street first before they go to you. They get their stamp of approval. They do their behind closed door meetings. You and I are not privy to. There's not even a news report. There's no minutes. Do you realize that these meetings that are held behind closed doors, behind with presidents and prospective presidents, there's no minutes, there's no notes, okay? Could you only imagine the promises that are being made to fulfill the corporate agenda? And nothing could make the corporate agenda more happier than a weaker dollar, than the Fed buying more assets, because this market's going to skyrocket, corporate profits going through the roof. The fat cats are going to get multi-million-dollar bonuses like you can't believe, and they're laughing. They're laughing at all of us. And this is to me a travesty on a massive scale. To Trump saying that he will allow Jerome Powell to finish his term. It makes me want to throw up. I'm telling you right now, we cannot be a free people if we're forced to live in this system. You understand that? The Federal Reserve has to go. And if we had one leader, one, with enough guts. First of all, this was an opportunity for Trump to explain to the people that the Fed is public enemy number one, that they're destroying all of us, that they are the reasons why we are seeing inflation skyrocket around the world, why the economy is cratering here in the United States and everywhere else. Do you think he took that opportunity? Why? Because he can't say it. He can't say it. You understand? Maybe what happened on Saturday was a warning to keep your mouth shut. You understand? Okay. They don't work for you. They work for the Fed, all of these things here, and this is extremely disappointing. Trump, if you're out there or anyone that knows this guy, start telling people the truth a little bit, and maybe things will change. I don't think so, especially in light of this. This makes me it makes me sick to my stomach like you can't possibly believe. So what can we expect? You think you're not going to see massive dollar devaluation? You think you're not going to see massive asset purchases by the Federal Reserve? You think you're not going to see a much higher stock market here? You think you're not going to see an economy cratering through the floor faster than we are now? And a world that's going to follow the European Central Bank as well, Lagarde, the gargoyle. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? It's beautiful. It makes me want to puke. But again, look, stay on the right side of this, people. I've kept you on the right side of this, and I will not let you down. You know that. So just understand, look, if you think things are going to change, maybe that's a wake-up call for you. Nothing's going to change here. It's only going to accelerate and get much, much worse. The fall of America is at hand, and we are there right now. Again, America is going to join the plethora of failed states that we have seen that have failed for the same exact reasons: greed, corruption, moral decay, social decay on a scale that, again, I guess we've seen in the past. I don't know, but this is epic to see the fall of this nation here. And unfortunately, if we don't take advantage of this here, you're going to get sucked down in it. What did I tell you yesterday? If you don't take advantage of what's happening here, you're going to get left in the dust. And I mean in the dust. But we got this down, people. Understanding the dynamics of the situation, realizing who our enemy is. It's the Federal Reserve. And those now who are playing right into it, obviously, here's an enemy for you. You don't like what I say? Please unsubscribe. You don't belong here. This is the channel for winners. This is the channel for lions. If you don't fit in, that's cool. That's totally cool. Go find some place where you do fit in. People, this guy's out here. I love you all with what I got, all I got in my heart. And I know you're paying attention to the current situation here. We are watching America fall. Many people are playing into it because they think their guy is going to save it. There is no their guy, man. Again, if you believe that presidents do a damn thing other than performing as a circus act, a puppet, for those that do run the system, then you have no clue. All right, look, I'm out here, people. I'll see you later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other, of course. We're all we got.